I just got done watching Paradise. This Paradise probably gotta be one of my all-time favorite sci-fi shows now moving forward. And it kind of seems like a stretch, but the way that they did the storyline, the writing, the foreshadowing, letting you know things that are gonna come before and stuff, whatnot. Even how they kind of uh, sprinkle in the elements of AI and quantum computing and time travel, but time travel in the sense of the quantum world, as opposed to just let's build a machine and go back and forth in time and whatnot. So it really reminded me of a show that's also on Hulu, which is called Devs, and that show brought up a lot about quantum computing, quantum AI, supercomputers, whatnot. But instead of them necessarily manipulating time or predicting time, it kind of went back and predicted what would have happened in the past, and then it built its own simulation, it built its own reality. And you definitely go check it out. It's a limited series. It's 8 episodes. It should still be on Hulu. 'Cause, I mean, it was a Hulu show, but Paradise, the way they dove into their characters and their background and whatnot, and it all felt like everything had meaning. It's a real purpose, real, life or death situation. The risks were real. And how you do that? You kill your characters. Some of the strangest things was afraid to do. You got to kill your character because it lets you know how serious it all is. Now, some characters live, some don't, whatnot. I like how Sinatra had her whole redemption arc. That was great for her because it shows that she wasn't really a monster, did some fucked up things, but she really focused on the greater good, unlike some Thanos type shit. So it was really good, man. I really enjoyed the acting. Was it Sterling, the actor who plays Xavier? Yeah, killed that shit. Right, he did it the whole way through and stuff. I like the background of the characters. I like the acting, the casting, which they did and stuff. Man, you're looking for one of those sci-fi shows that's not really too sci-fi in that kind of techie aspect. It does get into it, but the way that they do it, it doesn't like you ain't gotta be a nerd or geek out on that stuff. You can still enjoy the show for what it is and the greater picture of it and stuff and everything. But if you really not even just gotta be about sci-fi. If you like those shows where there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of intense moments, the risks are real, and there's a lot of emotions, and you can see the connections of all the characters and stuff. And then you still see the bigger picture that, hey, humanity is possibly on the brink of extinction, but people are still trying to be human to each other, humane toward each other, caring about each other and whatnot, except for Jane. Jane was like, fuck, Jane called her what she was, a killer, right? And Jane was probably one of my favorite characters, man. But that says a lot about me. Definitely check out the show.